like their ancestry, or they're called Loas.
Mm-hmm.
So like once I started seeing that, this was 2017, I was like, what the heck, this is real. And then like I'm studying Santeria and New Orleans, and I'm seeing stuff like that's what opened my like I would say like my spiritual side of me. Because before that, I was just like the world, like money, girls, alcohol, like. But then I traveled the world and I had a whole bunch of money and I had every girl I could imagine living overseas in Greece, Barcelona, and I was doing all this yoga, and I'm trying to find stuff and raised Catholic, so I was like, no. Islam, went to the mosque. I'm like, this is 5 times a day bowing. There's no spiritual side of it. Like I respect, like, you know, whatever you want to do, but I was like, I was looking for something spiritual because I took LSD and I experienced the spirit realm. I legitimately was talking to rocks and trees, and I know that it was legit. Like I didn't come back crazy. Like I was like still an air traffic controller in the United States Navy, but I was just like, there's a spiritual side, and this is very real. Like I got woken. So then I'm searching, and I just went to so many different practices, and it's like what you said, like this, we're like the sovereignty. There's just like the like us being the directors. We do have the free will to direct our own life. Like we make the choices that could make us go left, right, straight, backwards, up, down. Like we don't understand the severity of our decisions. So like the spirit, soul, and body, near-death experiences. This is something that I studied a lot. Like near NDEs. You ever heard about them?
Oh, yeah.
Like I was obsessed with them at one point, reading books. Like,
Fascinating.
yeah, like fascinated. Like I was trying to disprove it. Like this can't be real. Like what? Like they leave their body and they come back, and like to the point where I was like, I need to meet them. So I'm like tapping in online, and I met a bunch of people who had like near death, like legit, like young kids, older people, like. They're not lying, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I thought. Like I thought these people were just doing it for money or views or whatever. But it was too many on YouTube and like the books, and I'm just like what's going on? So what do you think about NDEs?
I mean, I want to just say I'm not an expert in those by any means. I definitely like watch every documentary I can on them because I find them interesting and fascinating. And again, it's one of those things that I think is unexplained, but I do think it's interesting how many stories come back with there being very profound experiences, and that when we go on the other side, so many people come back from these NDEs talking about how there's just pure love on the other side.
Yes.
And that it is, and I think they
Like
are
the light.
feeling that connection into the consciousness that we all come from, that we all become reabsorbed into. I mean, I believe people who say they have them. I do think, again, I think they're just feeling what it is to be disembodied. And
Wow.
I think that's really cool.
Like the other world, and like there's a lot of them, and this is what like kind of like not worries me, but like sparks my interest, is like a lot of them talk about hell. Like I met someone who legitimately, this young kid, 21 years old, like he's not gonna lie, like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm talking about a pothead, like just living his life like that. Literally said, like, bro, I went to hell and I was dragged by like 50 demons. And he wasn't a terrible person. He just smoked weed and just had a girlfriend. Like he wasn't a murderer. Like he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? And like he's like, bro, I seen the demons. He's like, that realm was more real than here. I could smell, I could taste. Like I was being dragged by demons to the gate of hell, and like I could see everything. Like it was more real than here. And I'm like, bro, and like he's had all these encounters in the physical, even while being here after that with like, and he's a Christian. So like it just that like really like you know what I'm saying, like is hell real? And then I started looking at the core of the earth, how people can't even get close to it because it's too hot, and I'm like that's too coincidental, you know what I'm saying? And then like I'm just like, I don't know.